Hey guys, coming out of hibernation, I stayed in yesterday. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of winter, guys. You know, that's why I always attempt to go away in the winter because I hate it here in winter. You know, and I don't know. I'm not a winter person. Speaking of the winter, remember I made a video the other day about this Akura. The remember the girl I was telling you guys to sub her channel, which is a child or adult like us, right? And she talks about a lot of spiritual things. She does a lot of channeling, and she posts stuff, and I knew whatever she's posting, the enemy hated. The enemy came to me in a dream state, and they told me to attack her. You know what I'm saying? Energetically, So when I woke up, and I just said to myself, why would I attack somebody who has not done anything to me? You know what I'm saying? Why would I attack somebody who has not done anything to me? This makes sense to you? Anyhow, so I know they don't like her, they're targeting her and stuff, because she's a good soul, she's a good person, They usually they don't like people who are good. They like rotten people, If you're rotten, then, they would love you, Anyhow, to get back to why I'm mentioning Akira, she said, what did she talks about, some of the things that you think about. You think about Jesus all the time, okay? And I think I said that's not true. I said I don't think about Jesus all the time, and I gave it a bit of thought. And I realized I was wrong. I do think about Jesus all the time. Isa, right? Or Jesus. Anyhow, Jesus' name is made up, right? So not that. I don't think about that one, But anyhow, and I gave it a thought. She was wrong about that, and she was not wrong about that. She was right. I think about Jesus all the time, and a lot, in a day, probably a lot. And I'm going to tell you who that is. I think about the sun. The sun, why I want to leave Canada, I'm going to go somewhere warm, because it's the sun. I follow the sun. So the true Jesus is the sun, the actual sun. You understand? Do I think about Jesus all the time? Yes. A lot. So she's right about that. 100%. Because the sun decides where I should be living. I don't, it's not the main reason I want to leave Canada. The main reason is I want to follow the sun, I just don't want to be somewhere where they get winter like here, I want to follow the sun and just, I think what the sun is, I'm the happiest. Okay? So that was going on. So I wanted to kind of correct that. Also, the other thing I want to talk about, I've noticed that about the holy books. A lot of holy books are each chapter in Holy Book, or it's about specific things. Did you know that the Bible is about also creation? The Bible talks about creation, like Genesis and genetics. Numbers, the book of Numbers is about prophecies, and Balsam is about the songs of God, the music that God enjoys. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them have a meaning, things that it basically is linked directly to God. If you notice, just look up what I just told you. And also, you just look online, which each, Bible book or whatever is talking about what. You're going to find out what I'm telling you is true. They're all linked to creation. Okay? So, anyhow, I hope this helped.